out, dude. It's wild out here, man. It's wild, bro.
Hey, you see him
Yo.
Hey, bro, out, baby.
No, Chud the Builder, bro. Chud the Builder. Chud the Builder, dude.
So unfortunately, there's another Chud the Builder. I believe this guy goes by the name Nexum Light on Kick. Now you can try and search for this guy, but you're probably not gonna find him. Kick probably already kicked him off of the platform due to how Chud the Builder already got indicted based on his extreme actions. Kick is probably trying to avoid another situation being broadcasted on their platform where someone gets pepper sprayed that's pregnant, or any other extreme act where the platform might get boycotted or suffer a cancellation perhaps. Not like that'll ever happen. But this guy Nexum Light is trying to continue the Chud the Builder legacy after Chud the Builder just got put in jail for an attempted murder charge amongst other charges. And me and other people kind of predicted that this would end up happening. There would be mock Chud the Builders or people who are inspired by him trying to do similar content, because it looks like Chud the Builder might not come home anytime soon, based on the fact that the DA is restricting him from taking any of his donations that he got while he was incarcerated to pay for his $1.4 million bond. Chud's already gotten well over $200,000 in funding since he's been locked up. And the only way that someone can get him out is if someone personally pays that 25% to get him out of jail. And even if someone does pay Chud the Builder's bond, that doesn't mean he's gonna hit the streets right away and get back to what he was already doing, because I'm pretty sure by law he's not allowed to do that. But our first viral Chud clone, Nexum Light, is what we have to call him, because technically he ain't got a name and seemingly no longer has a Kick account. But he's also in Tennessee, in Nashville, just like Chud the Builder was, and he's doing content trying to antagonize a group of black folks who are just doing their jobs. And there was another guy alongside him that was trying to collaborate, I guess, on the shenanigans, and it's pretty cringe, I'm not gonna lie. Take a look.
Been out, dude. Holy shit. Oh. It's wild out here, man. It's wild, bro.
Hey, you see him out?
Yo.
Hey, Jerome, out, baby.
Yo. Shout out Chud the Builder, bro. Chud the Builder. Chud the Builder, dude. Shout out Chud, bro. Shout out Chud.
Hey, what up, Chud?
Yo, that's what's up, bro. Dude, fuck yeah, dude. Dude, oh my god, bro. We're trying to find Chud the Builder, bro.
Dude, we'll find his ass.
Dude, yeah, bro, they were out. I saw that, dude. What the fuck is going on, man?
We'll find Chud, baby.
Dude, you got your dogs and everything. They're like freaking out on you, trying to fight you, bro. What the is that, dude?
Out, baby.
Yo, what's up? Beautiful dogs, by the way, dude. I know it won't bite, dude, because you're a white guy, dude. He's not gonna bite me, bro. Beautiful, man. You have a great day, man. Don't worry about the following me like an animal, dude, or something.
Yeah, so as you can see, this guy doesn't even seem confident in the content that he's trying to produce. He's trying to be Chud, but he just ain't Chud. Chud was causing ruckus, which is part of the reason that he was even getting views in the first place. He was literally rattling people up and getting them upset, getting a rise out of people with his racial epithets and slurs. This guy really ain't getting anybody riled up. He's not really doing too much. To me, he seems like he doesn't even know what he's doing. Yeah, he's clout chasing, but this is all forced. It's one thing to do this content and cause ruckus and etc. But he ain't even posing a threat, it seems. This might be the most polite, docile racism I've ever seen. If your goal was to mimic Chud the Builder, please go all the way with it, because you haven't done much. Yeah, you antagonizing and all that, but it's just not hostile, champ. You're not even kind of posing a threat in any way. You're not getting anyone upset, which I have to say is a good thing, because those black folks kept it professional, man. They not trying to lose their job over your shenanigans. Plus, what were you even doing, man? Look, luckily he didn't use any N-bombs of any kind, because I personally think that this Nexum Light guy is scared to even say that word. He's afraid to go full on racist like Chud the Builder was, and Chud the Builder himself was also afraid. Now, my biggest fear is that there's going to be multiple Chud the Builder clones who are going to take it way farther than Chud the Builder, as well as this Nexum Light guy who really isn't even taking it far. I mean, bro is barely doing anything. I mean, this is some very lazy, racist content, I must say, champ. Like, were you even trying? Like, to me, this really is incredibly light. I mean, is it offensive? Yes. He's using Chud the Builder's words out and all that. But champ, let's be honest. Like, come on, bro. Get a job. Indeed.com is hiring, champ. Did you know that, champ? This ain't for you, gang. I don't see anyone trying to support what you're doing. I don't see anyone backing this. To be honest, this isn't even lightweight, funny, or entertaining for any reason. And that's not to say that Chud the Builder was entertaining at all, but he did cause mass hysteria. He did have people up in arms. He was going viral because he was actually causing issues. What you're doing is called being a polite racist, champ. Yeah, you being racist with manners, which is barely offensive to me, because I'm like, sheesh, champ, you didn't even really do much. I mean, the most racist thing you did was not hold the door for a black person that was trying to go into a store. At least that's the type of vibes you was giving off. Extremely light male racism. There was barely any calories in this racism. This was racism on a calorie deficit. Yes, calorie deficit racism for the first time in history. Am I saying that bro isn't racist? No, I'm not saying that, but this guy's clearly trying to capitalize off of what Chud the Builder already built, and it's just not working, which is probably part of the reason why he doesn't have a Kick account. Now, I did say earlier that Kick probably got rid of his account, but now I'm starting to think that he did that on his own, like he deleted it. Maybe he was rethinking the content, like, this really ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna go get a job. Which is the right decision, champ, because I don't think you should be doing content anyway. I didn't think this stream was the best. I didn't think that you really went all the way. I don't think you really have it in you like you think. I mean, you tried it out, but it just didn't work in your favor. I mean, hey, nobody was really offended. Nobody was trying to chase you. Nobody got upset. And this is a good thing. Good for you, champ. You survived. You weren't really threatening anyone, but you were trying to be offensive. It just didn't work, champ. Yeah. You were basically just not being that offensive. Nobody really batted an eye at you. After a while, people just ignored you and pretended you didn't exist, champ. The only people that knew you existed was however many people were in your live stream. And this stream did, get put on Instagram and etc. They give a little brief description about the situation. It says, new grifter spotted. Nashville, this loser and Chud wannabe was seen on video harassing downtown partnership folks for not letting his dog into an area and using racist white supremacist phrase on the workers. Let's get to know our neighbors out in downtown. So again, this is the downtown area of Nashville, the same place where Chud the Builder was causing ruckus. So is this just gonna be a Nashville thing now that so-called racist people just start doing? Or will this be like a United States trend or global trend where random streamers who are racist just start grifting, trying to rally behind racist narratives and undertones so they gain a huge audience? Because the fact that we have to realize is there are gonna be other chuds who are gonna try to capitalize off of him being locked up. Now that he's gone, he can't make content no more. There's no more content from Chud the Builder doing the same antics that he's been doing. So for that, they're gonna be spin-off knockoff chuds. The question is, who's gonna be the crash out that potentially puts themselves in harm's way in the name of views? Who's it gonna be? I mean, think about it. We see people doing very nasty pranks and stunts all the time on social media, right? People are walking up on people doing very disrespectful things in the name of a prank and are damn near getting legal consequences, damn near meeting their maker because of these things. So it's only a matter of time before we really get another chud, and someone who's worse than chud, who tries to go the extra mile with the content to gain clout and views. This is just something that we can't stop, and that's inevitable because that's just how social media is. So because of what Chud did and the reception that Chud got, there's definitely going to be another Chud who tries to mimic the same things. But what city is it gonna be in? Is it gonna be someone traveling city to city, causing ruckus, causing mayhem? Because there's a very nasty end result to doing that. Let's not forget, champs, there are very negative results when you are trying to push a nasty, racist narrative and racist content, because that's just how the world is, champ. For every action, there is a reaction. So I don't know where knockoff Chud, the first knockoff Chud that we personally seen on the internet, I don't know where he's at right now. I don't know if he's going to continue this content. To me personally, in my opinion, I think he just gave up on it, or Kick literally just knocked him off the platform because they don't want any more Chuds. All right, they already kicked Chud the Builder off of Kick based on the fact that he maced a pregnant woman. So I don't think they want to face any more backlash due to the nonsense of other creators. But I do think there will be another Chud and things will get out of hand, because that's just how the internet is, man. People are gonna be out of hand in the name of clout, and people want to grift. All right, there's always a grift. There's always some way to capitalize. So if someone wants to capitalize off being a so-called white nationalist, well, champ, so be it. Gang, how do we feel about all this in the comment section? Do you think that there's gonna be more Chuds, and do you think this Chud gave up, or are there just gonna be more Chuds that we have to face in the long run, especially this summer? Listen, I want y'all to let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section, man. If you didn't smash that like button, you need to right now. Up these likes. Also, make sure you're hitting that hype button, because that's incredibly essential to the mayor's growth. And if you brand new to the channel, I need you to subscribe right now. Turn on all notification bells so you get all of the mayor's content. And one more thing before we get all the way up out of here. Are you ready, gang? It's the mayor, the one and only real New York Mayor, F. Mom Donnie, and you rock with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham, and you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. I'm about to here, gang. Hit that Discord link in the pinned comment. Salute.